Hey, what's up guys, it's Kazoo here and welcome to episode 32 of Skilling to Glory. And we're gonna start off by applying a squad fitness card to the team because most players were low on fitness. So yeah, after we done it, we move on into the first game and we come up against a Serie A squad in the 4-2-3-1 formation. And it's actually my opponent starting off. He plays a through pass there to Carlos Tevez. He was completely free, then he goes through that, goes with one of those slide tackle shots, but a really nice save there from Pepe Reina that early on into the game already. Then the 15th minute, we laid off there to Vidal. We tried to get a shot going, but unfortunately it went over the target. And then in the 17th minute, once again, he plays a through pass. He got a little bit lucky. Eventually, he goes through with Tevez, and yet again, a really nice save there from Pepe Reina to keep us into the game. Then in the 34th minute, we have the ball with Wijnaldum. We pull off a few skill moves. We beat his final defender. Then we try to get a shot going, but also his goalkeeper is there with a really nice save. Then a few minutes later, an amazing pass there from Liechtensteiner all the way to Remy. I tried to cut inside with a spin, and then as you can see on your screen, the black spinning circle appeared, which of course means that my opponent decided to rage quit, or he just maybe left because he lost his connection. But either way, we didn't get the 3 points, which I actually hoped for, and I think the reason is because we were still drawing, so you don't get 3 points when your opponent decides to leave and you're still drawing, which is a bit annoying because we still haven't won a game yet in Division 1, so I was really hoping for those 3 points. But anyway, we move on to the store, we open a pack, and as you can see, we didn't really get anything out of it, even though I think it was one of those premium gold packs. But anyway, we apply the contact tag quickly to Chiellini and we move on into the second game of this episode. And we come up against a full Manchester United team with pretty much all the best players, apart from those informs, of course. And it's actually him starting off from a free kick. A really nice save there from Pepe Reina once again. Then the 33rd minute, we pass off to Pogba. I was actually trying to do a fake shot, but for some reason we did a pretty amazing scoop chip. Would have been an insane goal, but anyway, his goalkeeper saved it. Then we move it into the second half. We go in a really nice run there with Ben Arfa. Then I tried to cut inside with the Burb spin, but unfortunately he managed to block it off. Then in the 75th minute, we have the ball with Remy. I tried to pass it over to Wijnaldum, but then he decides to slide tackle me as well with Chris Smalling, and I think he was already on a yellow card, so he got a second, which meant he actually got sent off. Then only a few minutes later, he has the ball with Di Maria, pass it back to Robin van Persie, chips it over to Falcao, who chests it down, goes with a volley, but an amazing save there from Pepe Reina once again to keep us into the game. Then he picks up a corner, and then look at that foreheader by Rojo. I think it was like, how the hell did that one go in? Like, Pepe Reina, he has been playing really good this game, but then he was completely out of position at that corner, and at that point, like, I just didn't want to lose this game because I think if we lost this game, we pretty much were out of Division 1 already. So we went with a cross, we had it in, and we do make it 1-1, and that is basically how that game ended. So we got a draw out of it. I think if you looked at the match stats, it was a fair result because we pretty much had the exact same shots on target. But anyway, we move it into the third game, and we come up against a pretty amazing side with Suarez, Aguero, Di Maria again, and also James Rodriguez. And yeah, we get a terrible start to this game. He gets through with Aguero again, Pepe Reina not looking good, and then look at that for a finish by my opponent. A really nice goal there with Aguero, lovely back heel shot. I tried to clear it off the line, but we were just a little bit unlucky. Then in the 11th minute again, he goes through with Aguero, and he actually makes it 2-0. So within like 11 minutes or so, we were 2-0 down. But then just before half time, we pull one back. We do get a goal with Ben Arfa to make it 2-1 and kind of get ourselves back into the game. Then into the second half, straight from kickoff, we go on a pretty nice run with Ben Arfa. We lay it off to Remy. I try to create something, as you can see. We do create a lot of space. I tried to get a shot going with Remy, but unfortunately, his defender company was just there. And then in the 49th minute, we went with a slide tackle, which probably wasn't really the best because, as you can see, we picked up our second yellow card, which obviously means we got a player sent off, and that was, I think, Benatia. So, yeah, we had to replace him. I decided to bring on Felipe Santana. Otherwise, we pretty much had to play the second half with 3 defenders, which obviously isn't really the best when you play against Suarez. But even though Felipe Santana was on, he got through with Suarez, and he makes it 3-1 to pretty much make it game over. But after he made it 3-1, he decided to become a little bit cocky, especially with like passing it back to his goalkeeper and doing those standing fake shots. So I saw some opportunities. We got a huge chance with Ben Arfa, lovely elastico to beat 2 defenders, but the shot wasn't really the best. Then in the 80th minute, we do get another chance with Paul Pogba. I probably did the worst thing possible, like a chip shot. Like, why did I do a chip shot? I still can't believe it. But anyway, in the 89th minute, 1 minute before the game was about to end, we do pull one back with Remy to make it 3-2, and then seriously the most unbelievable thing happened. You know it from the previous episode when it was titled the 90th minute, and it's going to happen again. We actually make it 3-3 once again in the 90th minute. Our second goal in the 90th minute. I think just like in the previous episode, absolutely ridiculous, and I seriously just couldn't believe it. So yeah, that is how the game ended. We draw 3-3. We got a point, and if you look at the stats, the game was so even. He had a little bit more possession, but we had the same amount of shots on target and also the same amount of shots in total, which I didn't really expect. But yeah, those were pretty much the stats, so I guess it was a fair result. But anyway, we had a red card, as you can see, so I couldn't play my second or my next game, and I wasn't really too sure what to do. Maybe replace Benatia or something. Then I figured I would just play an offline game quickly with my fitness squad. As you can see, these are just the remaining players I still have in my club, just to get rid of that red card we currently have with Benatia. So we played that game. Everyone was back on a normal fitness, and also Benatia was back again to play as well, which is of course the most important thing. So we move on in what will be the final game of this episode, and also the game that decides if we stay in this division or not, because as soon as we lose this game against the Serie A squad, we get pretty much relegated back to Division 2, which is obviously something we don't want to. We can afford a draw, so hoping to get a draw at least against this bit of a sweaty squad. But anyway, we got our first chance with Bernarfa. Unfortunately, he managed to defend it quite well. Then we get another chance that with the pie, I think a skill move too much. I probably should have taken the shot, and again, he managed to defend it quite well. Then the 13th minute, you know it, when you don't finish off your chances, your opponent always does. And that's what he did with Ibarbo. Plays a chip through ball to him, and he makes it 1-0. Then the 31st minute, we have the ball with Pogba. We play it through to the pie. He was completely free, but then the referee decides to give me a free kick. And I was so annoyed, especially when we got through 1-on-1 versus the goalkeeper. Could have been a great chance, a great opportunity to actually get us a goal back. But the referee decides to give a free kick, and yeah, you saw the free kick wasn't really the best. So yeah, that was a great opportunity wasted, I think. But anyway, we move on into the second half, and this is pretty much where it all started. Like, we got so many chances. First of all, we get an amazing chance with Bernarfa. We hit the post, and he makes a mistake with his goalkeeper. This should have been a 100% goal. But I don't know what Remy was doing. He completely skied it. And again, a great opportunity completely wasted. And in the 61st minute, some lovely play there. We play it off to Bernarfa. And again, we hit the post. I was just speechless. We had so many chances in the second half. But then finally, in the 69th minute, we do get a goal with Remy. A chip shot over the goalkeeper to make it 1-1 and get ourselves back into the game. Then in the 74th minute, he gets a chance there with Jovinko. Pretty much his first chance into the second half. And guess what? He picks up a penalty straight away after we made a foul on him. As you can see, I just couldn't believe it. We hit the post twice with Bernarfa, and he just picks up a penalty randomly, his first chance into the second half, and he makes it 2-1 to give him the lead back. So I was really annoyed, especially when this happened in the 90th minute. We should have had a free kick. You can see it in the top right. But then guess what? The referee decides to blow in his whistle and make it game over. Like, why? Seriously, why? This final game in Division 1, like, it pissed me off so much. I was so done with FIFA because we should have won this game without a single doubt. But still, we lost 2-1. Absolutely ridiculous. But that's FIFA for you. You probably all experienced it, and you know how annoying it is, especially if you get relegated in the division that way. But anyway, guys, as you probably know from a couple episodes ago, I asked you if you wanted me to continue playing in Division 1 if we get relegated or stayed in Division 1, and most of you said no, just start off with Season 2, so that's something I will be doing. I'm hoping to get the first episode out on a Monday, so hopefully that is something you guys can look forward to. Also, if you want to see a sneak peek of Season 2, then make sure to check out my Twitter, Facebook or Instagram. Links will be in the description down below because I posted a screenshot of it. So yeah, guys, that is going to be the end of the video. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, then make sure to leave a like, would be very much appreciated. And if you can hit 1,500 likes, that would be absolutely awesome. So I'd like to thank you very much for watching, and I will see you guys later. Bye bye.